Hi, is this Mary?
Yes.
Hey, Mary. Hi, good morning. My name is Fred. I'm calling from The Fred Show. It's the morning radio show, and I have to tell you that we are on the radio, and I would need your permission to continue with the call. Is it okay if we chat for just a second?
Yeah, I did. Did I like...
Did you?
Okay. Did I sign up for something?
Oh, I was going to say, did you win anything? No, because that's a common question. No, you didn't. Well, maybe. We'll see how this turns out. But thank you for your permission. We're calling on behalf of a guy named Pat. I guess you met through some friends, and he says you guys went on a date recently, kind of more of a group thing, but you went on a date. Do you remember him?
Yeah. Okay. I do, actually. Okay.
Okay, well, what happened with this guy? Because he called us and wanted to know, if we could get a hold of you and ask, because I guess he's been trying to get a hold of you to ask you out again, and he says you're not responding. He feels like he's being ghosted. So what's the deal?
I mean, honestly, that's kind of shocking because, I didn't even think that Pat liked me. We had fun at the bar. That's true. When we first met, but it was completely different when I went to his place to. Did he tell you that I went to his place to watch a game the following weekend?
He said that he saw you again and that you and some friends, I guess, and a bunch of people watch football. Is that so? What happened? He didn't give us much more.
Well, he barely talked to me. He didn't get up to hug me when I got there. His friends were really nice.
He was like, "What up, bro?"
He just said "Hey, thanks for coming." That was it. And I talked to a lot of other people that day. And, he acted like I wasn't even there. He didn't offer me a drink when I got there, nothing, no food. And on top of that, and honestly, this was the final straw. When I was ready to leave, and I didn't stay long because it was awkward, he didn't even get up to say bye or anything. He just said goodbye from the couch. So he was like, "Peace, bye, have a good one."
So
and
this guy
let me go by myself to get my Uber.
Mary, if this guy has interest in you and you go to something where he is and you know that he's pursuing you, then you expect him to make you feel special, right? Get up, say hi, get you a drink, hang out with you, or how about even better, not invite you to something with a bunch of other people.
Right. I feel like this goes back to, it reminded me of, being nervous in college after, you kiss a guy at a party or something. The next time you see them, they just don't acknowledge you. And, we're adults. It's weird.
So this guy didn't put his best foot forward. As far as you're concerned, you guys were friendly or something because he didn't treat you like somebody that he wanted to date.
100% not. I mean, also, there was no, cutesy flirt. There was nothing. He didn't even talk to me. He didn't acknowledge me. It was as if he didn't even want me there. So I just felt weird.
Let me bring, I forgot to mention that Pat is here. I'm very forgetful. Pat, what's the deal? Why would you invite her to something and not make her feel special? And then why are you asking us why she's not calling you? I mean, you didn't even try.
I mean, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, to be honest with you. To be honest, I was kind of nervous when she came over. The first time we met, we were at the bar. I was drunk, so naturally I'm going to be more outgoing and talkative. But when she came to my house, I was sober and, I'd already kind of found out that I liked her, and it just was kind of nerve-wracking, to be honest with you. So maybe I didn't handle that as good as I could have.
He was nervous, Mary. He was nervous. Are we buying that?
Yeah. I mean, I was nervous too. And I respect the honesty. I think that's great. But I don't know. I think I need, I wish you nothing but the best, but
wow.
I felt really uncomfortable. And I just don't, I want the person that I'm dating or even interested in to acknowledge my existence. And I just didn't feel like you did that at all. He's a nice guy. You're a nice guy, Pat, but I don't think that we're compatible. I need someone that can not make me feel really uncomfortable.
I feel like you should have invited her either as a friend, set friend vibes and been hey, come to my party where we're watching games as a friend, or you should have said, hey, let's go on a date, and then taken her on a date individually. And I realize that it's easier said than done.
I might have asked her out that night if I wasn't so nervous.
If you'd spoken to her.
Right. Was it nerves, or was it just because the football game was on and you don't want to be bothered because your team's playing?
No, I was just nervous, and I don't know, maybe I blew it, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I feel bad because I understand that nerves can, sometimes people get anxiety and they freeze up and whatever. But if you're going to invite somebody over and you want to be with them, then you got to pay attention to them when they show up. Look, is there any way, Mary, that you would give this guy another chance and go on a date, an individual one-on-one date? We'll pay for it, and maybe now that it's all out on the table, the anxiety is less.
No, I mean, look, I appreciate it, but it's just not in it for me. I just really feel uncomfortable, and I think I need a little bit more of a gentleman. And you're a great guy, Pat, but it was really weird, and I don't want to feel uncomfortable again. And I just am feeling that would be my.
I don't think it was that bad, but
this makes me sad. Kiki.
That's fine. That's fine that you don't think it's that bad, but you should, and that's what worries me. Oh. So I don't want to date you. Happy to be your friend.
It gives a little immature, a little bit, because you're just kind of like, oh, I don't think. I mean, if you like somebody, you gotta make them feel a certain kind of way.
Yeah, you got to put some effort in, and she's standing on business, and I think that's great.
Okay, well,
thank you.
Hey, I'm sorry, Pat, it's not going to work out. Mary, thank you for your time. Best of luck